Hello everybody, today I'm going to be talking about some weirdness I noticed with sleep. So this started when someone was telling me that sleeping dust is not as good as, what do you call it, sleeping scepter, because how harder scepter hits when not counting elemental bonus. Because of the 2 delays, and I disagree heavily, mostly because of the turn count. But there's also, you can control an entire team with sleep dust, and they said it has 2 delay, so that doesn't make sense. But there's a weirdness, I'll say delay, but it's 2 turns of sleep. There's a weirdness with how sleep works, where the game doesn't check when they wake up unless you resolve a turn. I used to think it was if you, if you had first strike or not, but that's not what it has to do with. So notice I put him to sleep on 2. It will tick down to 1, and then we'll heal a little, play my shield. I'll let Song get it down to 0, so now he's ready to attack on 0. So I want 2 sleep dust. This might take a second to set up. You're probably wondering why I threw the song without speed up, and that's still at the poison mark. Okay, so there's no speed up, there's no, he's waiting on 1. So now he's on 1. For some reason, the game doesn't check. He'll wake up, but it won't check his turn. And then it'll go back to sleep. And with just sleep dust alone, as long as you keep drawing it, you can control an entire team. Now, it doesn't have to do with first strike. What it has to do with, when I saw it didn't work, because I've seen this for a while, but I never really played around with it. What it has to do with is if you have another teammate, if they resolve something on the turn that was supposed to be that was supposed to be the turn they wake up on, then, like, if I resolve something, if I play this and my partner played a 1 turn, even if it's a heal, for some reason, then the game checks if he has something to do on this turn, and he'll actually play his card. Well, this is a crappy situation already. It's a good thing I'm only on 13. Here's another thing, I'm just going to let that sit. So, a lot of people are probably using Jinx for this. I don't have Legendary out of sight, which gives you the 4 turns of not being hit, so this way works better for me. And with Jinx, his, what do you call it, is neutral anyways. His trait, so it's not exactly getting you there any quicker, it's just giving you 1 turn to interrupt, when this is giving you, if you need it, to speed up all your cards. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's that weird sleep delay thing. You can probably bail on the video now, but I'm just going to leave it up and watch me pwn this guy for a little while. I don't want it too long, otherwise it takes forever to upload. Pwn noobs, hacks wars. So I love Fury time, almost more in, actually more in Guild Wars these days. So why I'm not just going straight to the other song is I want a chance to pull my other song. And that's actually what I was about to get into, is the Fury, since there's no resets, is where execution of your cards matters the most. So it's more of a fun puzzle. This one's a little too easy, but stuff like playing the percentages matters, and that I debated for the longest time. Is it better to just play the song right away and have it waiting for you instead of looking for your other one and the percentage goes up on cards, yeah, but you want every turn you can get, is how I see it. So I'd rather be looking for the other one while letting the poison do what it's gonna do, getting my heals in. Then I get free damage with the sleep dust. Damage over time starting to kick in. I'm gonna play this first so I can get my fairy shield up. I only have one fairy shield so far because I need super rare wild cards really badly, and right now I'm working on my shocking sword, or sword of light I should say, shocking sword. To merge it, and I'm really low on actually both air and earth at the moment, but I was getting lower on earth first, so I decided I might as well go over to do some air for a little while. See, I just made a mental error. I could have played that instead of the sleeping dust. It's funny, a lot of times the mental arrows will be your undoing in this instead of what the Fury's actually doing, and that speaks more to what I was talking about, how execution actually matters in these. See, I have both the cards I really want, so I might as well throw it even if I have another turn. Because I can't draw it again if it's not in rotation. What was I saying? Execution. Oh, mental errors. Yeah, a lot of times when the Fury has intimidating presence, or slow aura as it's colloquially termed often, I'll be using Bree and Jinx with his ninja grenade and going back and forth between them and trying to see, that would have been, he would have hit me if I did that. Going back and forth between them and trying to line them up, so maybe I'll have like a damaging card like Elven Precision because I don't have anything better on her, and then him I'll have like backstab and trying to line up, make him go first, backstab, and resolve sleep on the same turn, and that's more fun to me because it's actually like an actual puzzle, like I was saying, where it's rewarding to do things correctly, even if it takes a while. Like by milestone 20 of this I'll probably get bored, but maybe even add another hero if I don't need it, just to speed things up. Let's see this. But the initial, especially on the harder Furies, figuring it out, the ones that have slower, and coordinating both those heroes to do the right thing. You actually have to remember what turn he has left often. Like actually keep a note of it in your head. It's fun. So much fun. Can you hear the excitement in my voice? Yes. So that's about all I got to say about that. After this chain here. Yeah. Okay, bye-bye.